Hey, how's it going? Richard Matharoo. That's a low wave, wasn't it? I'll do a bigger one. Hey, Richard Matharoo here. If you're a network marketer and you are either currently trying to recruit people through direct messaging, I don't care what social media platform, if it has a chat feature, this will work. Or maybe you've always kind of peaked and gone, well, how do people actually do that? What works? There's two ways that really only ever going to work when it comes to recruiting via direct message. I'm going to teach you them right now for free. Also, I think this is a great method if you are not currently doing big numbers. Like if you're struggling to recruit, or every single day you're like, man, I wish more people would watch my presentation or something like that. This is fantastic because it's free. You don't have to have experience or technical ability, and you can work it around even a busy schedule. For example, I have my new puppy asleep on his bed right in my office right there. I'm able to use this method around a puppy, around a child, around a life, so I'm sure you can as well. I'll probably put a picture of the puppy in case you're into dogs and animals like I am. So anyway, let's just dive straight into this. And remember, like I said, any social media platform that has a direct messaging feature, what I'm about to teach you will absolutely work. Number one, what do you think the most important thing is? That's bad English, right? Factor when someone is receiving a message from you, either someone who you know but haven't messaged in a while, or a complete stranger, and has them decide, do I want to respond back to that message? Because that's the first thing we need, right? If you're messaging people, we need a response. It's your profile. Profile. Because what would you do? Let's pretend you've never seen my name before and I send you a message, regardless of what the message is, right? What's one of the first things that you do? You click on my name. You go, let me see who this guy is, right? Do I want to respond to him? Do I even want to give him the time of day? People do the same to you. It doesn't matter that you say, well, no, I have the perfect script. I don't want them to look at my profile. Let's get real. They are going to do that. So let's deal with that by being professional. Preparation is better than cure. So how can we fix a kind of a dud profile? Your pictures. These are the three main ones. There's other things. These are the main ones. The about section. So like the first piece of information when someone loads your profile, there's usually like a bio, right? That's what I call the about or bio for you younger kids that use Instagram. And then there was something else. Oh yeah, what you post. Let me start at the bottom here. So let's say you're a network marketer, which you probably are, hence you're watching this video. Why you're here if you're not. And then if you are posting about, like, I hate the economy, I hate the government, my next door neighbor's this, I can't wait till payday on Friday, all negative stuff, and then you're messaging people saying, I can make you $1 million. I mean, you won't want to do that anyway, but like, I've got a great business opportunity for you, or whatever it is. This is such a positive business model. This can personally develop you. They go to your post and they go, this person is a liar. First and foremost, so trust has gone, they're never going to message you back, but it just needs to be congruent. So if you want to portray and use your profile in a professional sense, then be professional, right? Moving on to the about section in the bio. If you are no longer promoting a company, why is it still in the bio? If you are no longer doing some of the things that you mentioned there, why is it in there? Get it up to date. Get it so people would read it and go, oh, I'm curious about that, and they seem like a decent person. You want to have a bit of humor if you're able to do that. At least professionalism and just, the best piece of advice I could give you, and I've given this many times when coaching people on social media, is take a look at your own profiles. Would you want to respond back to you? Like, what's the first 3 words? If you look at your LinkedIn profile, what's the first 3 words you would say about that person, as in you? You're trying to assess yourself as like a coach for yourself, right? What would you say that person looks like based off their pictures, their bio, and what they're posting? And if you don't like the words that you write down, or they're not your very best, let's fix that. What kind of pictures would be more professional, would be, clearer, higher quality? I mean, there's no excuse to have poor pictures these days. Everybody's phone takes a decent picture. Is your bio as it should be? Is your post as it should be, right? Fix that. That you're not going to get any responses. I don't care what anybody tells you about, oh, it's a secret script, right? That's bullshit. If you want responses, people need to see that you're a human being and that they actually want to converse with you, right? That's the way it is. So, profile. Second thing is, if I can get my lid off, people. We want to get more people to say yes to join our business or to buy our product. Well, we need to be speaking to the right people, don't we? Like, if you are, let's say, for example, you are in travel, and you are wanting to find, obviously, people who like to travel as in vacations, would you want to go into a group and start to speak to people who have a resentment of flying and don't like traveling? That would be a poor use of your time, wouldn't it? And you go, no, of course not, Richard. But so why is it you constantly message random people who you have no idea if they're even interested in what you've got to offer? Right? You're trying to sell health and wellness products. Would you want to go to people who are already super fit, don't want to lose any fat if it's a fat loss pill? Waste of time. You would want the people who are already actively engaging in an exercise program and want to speed that result up. They've raised their hand with their action and said, hey, I'm already working out, I'd like to go quicker. You could sell more people that vitamin, you could perhaps bring them into your team, right? So start to have a market, a group, a target market as we call it, of people who you're going to surround yourself on social media. Start to hang out in Facebook groups or LinkedIn groups or Instagram hashtags, Twitter hashtags. Start to engage in those conversations where your target market is already on board with that. Who is it you're trying to target? Are you actually hanging out with those people, or are you just adding random people and expecting them to be super interested in what you've got? It's just not going to happen. If you don't start adding and hanging out where the people are that you want, you're going to constantly waste time on conversations with people that aren't interested. That makes sense, right? And then now let's look at the two major methods that actually work, okay? The two methods. One is direct and one is indirect. There is no grey area in between. Like, the grey area would be here, which would be when you're like, hey, how's your budgie? How's your dog? When do you wash your hair? Oh, I have a business opportunity. And they go, whoa, 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 whoa. So that's the grey area. You're like, from the first message, you're trying to steer it towards business. They're resisting it, but you're continuing. Doesn't feel good, does it, right? You need a shower afterwards. So we don't want to do that. So that once you've taken care of the profile and the people, the two ways, if you're going to go direct, is just message them and say, hey, I took a look at your profile. I just call a spade a spade. I use Facebook, Instagram, whatever. I use Facebook to build a certain project that I'm on. Taking a look at your profile, I think this may be something that you'd be good at and might be interested in. Would it be okay if I could send you some free information on here? I mean, call a spade a spade. You are using social media to build your project. You have looked at their profile. You want them to take a look. Just let them know. It raises a lot of curiosity. They'll be like, well, what about my profile? Why would I be good at this project? Well, like, everybody wants to do something they think they'd be good at. And if you've taken care of your profile, they'll click your name and they go, oh, this person looks quite professional. Oh, it's like everybody's dream to be like headhunted, right, by this successful person. So can you see how that would now fit together? And if your bio says, working on an exciting project, whatever it may be, they go, oh, okay, this kind of lines up. You've got some posts there. You're a real person, much more likely to respond back to you. And straight away, when they respond back to you, you're now able to get it straight to business, right? Send them some information, whatever it is you want to show them. That's going to be a quick win with that tactic. Now, if you want to go indirect, what you want to do there is, this is if you're a little bit smarter, okay? Direct gets you quick decisions, but it doesn't always get you to people to actually sign up and give you money. Because people, I want to take a look at that. Like, it's still, it's going to be a low conversion. Even if you're really good at closing, you're always going to lose more people than gain people when you only have one way for them to say yes to you. So what I highly recommend is that you have your MLM, you have an affiliate product or system, you have your own products, and then something like, say, coaching, something high ticket. And the reason that this works the best, especially in direct, is because you can now chill out. You can relax. This is what I do. If you want to do what I do, this is what I do. So let's say, for example, that we had a conversation on social media. I don't need to steer you any other way other than the best way that it is for you. I don't. If I just had an MLM, like, human nature would dictate that I'm like, how can I get my MLM in this conversation? How can I get them to join it? And people sense that, talking about toes. Everybody has toes. You know who else has toes? Fitness instructors. Fitness instructors like fitness. I'm into fitness too. Like, it's like a loose, thin way to get back to something, right? I don't know why you'd be talking about toes, but you see, right? Whereas with this, I can have a conversation with you. I know you're a network marketer, so I know I have what you need in my tool belt. Maybe you come to me and you say, Richard, I'm sick and tired of my network marketing company. I really don't like it. Don't know why I joined it. I'm looking for a new one. Okay, I can show you something to solve that. Richard, I love my company, I just don't get the help that I need. I wish they would teach me more modern methods. I wish they would teach me branding and social media, and I want to know that kind of stuff. I don't want to do home parties anymore. I go, great. I got some coaching. I don't do coaching anymore, but I've got my own products, which are coaching products. I go, great, yeah, I can teach you how to do better where you are. You may say, Richard, I've noticed you use sales funnel. I've noticed you use a system. Like, I want to use the same system. I want to build the same way as you. I go, great, I'm an affiliate for that system. You can use the exact same templates that I use. So I don't need to steer you because I get paid any single one of these ways. And the best thing is it's the most ethical way because I know that I'm going to give you the best advice. I don't care which one of these options, but I know you want one of them. You either want to do better in the company that you're in or you want a new company. And these options take care of all of that. Have you got that set up with your business strategy? Have you got an affiliate system? Have you got coaching or something high ticket? Have you got your own products? Have you got, this is where the money is, by the way, have you got your own MLM, right? In terms of something that you're building. Because if you've only got one of these, it's a very linear yes-no conversation and you're trying to steer them. If you've got all of these, hey, we can go indirect. I can just start a conversation with you and ask you how you are. And what business do you build? I build a network marketing business. Oh, cool. How's it going? It's going well. What are you looking to improve? What are your goals? Well, I wish I could figure out X, Y, Z because that's going to get me to my goal. Oh, cool. So I can show you something to help you with that. You want to take a look? Yeah, I'd love to take a look. So can you see how now I don't have to go so direct and risk the yes or no straight away? I can be indirect, have a general conversation because I know what's in my tool belt is going to be exactly what you're looking for, one of them at least. So that's it. We're done. Did that help? I'd love for you to comment if that makes sense. If it doesn't make sense or you got an additional question, let me know. You know, I do have some good ways that you can find this type of people. We're over like the 11, 12 minute marks, longer than my normal video. So we've run out of time on this video. But if you have a question that you feel would help, do you use this method? Do you use direct messaging? Have you got a good response with it? Not so much? Do you think this would help? Stick me a comment. Like, you can tell I'm not a salesy promo kind of guy. I do my best to give you the best information to help you in your business. Let me know what your thoughts are, your questions, your comments. I do read and respond back to them. Just give me a few days for that to kind of filter through into my notifications. So as always, go create a day in a life that counts. Always have more desires and excuses. I hope this information has helped you. Like I said, any questions, let me know. And if you're a subscriber, I'll see you on the next one. I do about 3 or 4 of these videos for free every single week. Have a great day and bye for now.